Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first 2 games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down now, and here is Steve Rogers. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs.
Rogers. Hey, get your pitch up there.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Ball comes in, runner stops at third. Base is still loaded with 2 out.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Let's go. Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Righty to the plate. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that is Springer. And the inning is over. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Nationals 1 and the Blue Jays coming up. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Inning over. We move to the second in Toronto. All tied 1-1. Up now for Washington, Steve Rogers. This guy has turned into a beast.
Now batting.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And the first offering is not close.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Fires over to Guerrero. Fine play in the hole for the out.
The batter.
Back here at Rogers Center. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now here is Steve Rogers.
Rogers. Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Manoah back to work. And fouled off.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
Deal one. Fought off foul.
Hey, get
The
your pitch
0-2.
straight through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Chases that one out of the zone. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base paths.
Danny Jansen to hit here. 1 for 2.
The catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
Out to short. Rogers handles. Play made. That ends the inning. One left for Toronto, but they still lead it 3-1. Next to hit for the Nats, Steve Rogers.
The batter.
Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
Here we go.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So up next, Luis Garcia. The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball third base side. And a ball and 2 strikes. And now 2-2. Activity in the bullpen. Trevor Richards up and throwing. Romano warming up as well. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball.
Hey, clutch out for us right here. Your turn, kid. Here we go.
The 1-2. Runners on the move. Hot shot to third. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Now they've got him in a rundown. The feed for 1. Man at second with 1 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Now back, right fielder, Teoscar.
Simber is ready. Out to short. Throws across the diamond, and Hernandez is out.
Well, all these guys need is 1 more win. But when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game. It's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat. It's a win of a pitch count. And that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.